Hey YouTube, it's Jonathan, and today we're going to be talking about some skincare. I've been trying out almost a whole new routine. Not quite everything has changed, but slowly over the last couple of months I've been switching up my routine, trying some new products so that I can talk about them here for you. Yeah. Also, side note, I put my camera on autofocus, so let's see what happens. Alright, so let's get into the skincare. So I pretty much like everything that I'm going to talk about. There are two products that get like an they're just not for me. So when we get to them, we'll talk about them. But the first thing is something I like. Drugstore, super cheap, affordable. This is the Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser Creamy Formula from Neutrogena. I think this is like $10 or something like that. I like it. I like it a lot. It's one of those no foam, like super light cleansers. I know a lot of people feel like when they use cleansers like this, they don't feel clean, but it does truly clean your skin. It gets rid of any makeup. I usually use this as like a second cleanse. I'll use an oil cleanser, like a balm or something, first to get rid of any makeup, and then go in with this over top just to really purify my skin, but in a nice, gentle way. My skin hates bubbles. If I use a bubbly cleanser, anything at all, like I used to use Purity from Philosophy, and I was fine for years, but recently my skin is more sensitive, and if I use anything with bubbles, it just, not good. So, this guy, Ultra Gentle Hydrated Cleanser Creamy Formula from Neutrogena, gets a big thumbs up. By the way, this is 12 ounces. You'll have this for the rest of your life. Like, such a big bottle. One of the products that I thought I loved at the very beginning, and I did really like it to start out with, but it's sort of an for me now, is the Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Moisturizer UV Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I probably pronounced that French word horribly. Don't hate. Anyways, I love this. I love the way this feels. I love the way this absorbs. I love the way makeup goes on top of it. It doesn't have any weird smell. I mean, it smells like sunscreen. But for me, it is a chemical sunscreen, and I thought my skin maybe would be okay, but after about a week and a half of use, I started getting under the skin bumps just around my temple area, and that's the reaction I always get when I have a chemical sunscreen in my moisturizer. I'm okay if there's a little bit in my makeup over top of like a primer or a regular moisturizer, that's fine, but this guy, my skin just, it's just not for me. I'm gonna pass this along to either Casey or one of my sisters, whoever wants it, because I don't think any of them have had that same kind of weird under the skin breakouts when using chemical sunscreens. So pass that along, and I'm still on the search for a good everyday mineral sunscreen, SPF 30 or so. If you have one that you like, please leave that in the comments box below, because I'm really like on the lookout for a better daily sunscreen. And I don't want to spend $1 million, so a moisturizer that I have been loving and I haven't had any issues with my skin is this. This is Korean. This is from COSRX, and it's the Honey Ceramide Full Moisture Cream. This is a cream. I use it night and day. It is a great moisturizer, really hydrating, layers well with the other products that I use, serums and oils and stuff. I haven't noticed it I haven't noticed it being too heavy on the skin or anything like that, but I do feel like it packs a lot of punch in the moisture department. I love honey as an ingredient because it's antibacterial on the skin. The moisturizer I was using before this had honey in it as well, and I think that was working really well for me too. This is the second of the products that I started using. The cleanser was the first thing I started, and then this, and I used this probably for a week and a half before I started using the La Roche-Posay, so I've probably been using this for about 3 to 4 weeks now, and I haven't used that much. I mean, for a night and day cream, I'm using it both. Usually I have one for day, one for night. I don't feel dry when I wake up in the mornings. I definitely have had moisturizers that I put on at night and feel great, but by the time I wake up, my skin is dry again, but it doesn't feel like filmy or greasy on the skin either. It's a good product, and it comes with a little spatula, which is great. You just take it out and then rinse it off, and you can use it the next day, so that you're not sticking your fingers in. I don't love jar packaging, but since it has the spatula and you can clean that, it makes it a little bit cleaner, a little bit less icky, so. And by the way, everything that I'm talking about today is fairly inexpensive. A lot of it is drugstore. La Roche-Posay you can pick up at CVS for like $20. This is COSRX. I bought this at Ulta. It is on the higher end side of the store, but it's only $26, which compared to the like $86 cream I was using before this, I think it's a pretty good price. Next, I have a few products to talk about. I was sent a package by Bioderma, which is a French skincare brand that is drugstore, and they sent me like their best sellers, their top SKUs, and asked me to try them, and I love some of them, and then again, one of them is just for me, so I'll talk about that one first. And this is the classic Bioderma. This is the micellar water There's Sensibio H2O Makeup Removing Micelle Solution for sensitive skin. This is great for the sensitive skin, but not so much on my sensitive eyes. I don't like this to remove my eye makeup. It does burn a little bit, and I have other micellar waters and makeup removers that don't burn my eyes at all. So I will use this if I'm not wearing any eye makeup and I just want to sweep off foundation or bronzer or whatever else or sunscreen that's on my skin. But I did have a friend over the other day and she used this on her eyes and she didn't have any kind of problem. So if your eyes aren't sensitive, I think you should totally be okay with this. But it does a really good job of taking off the makeup and not drying out your skin. Next, also from Bioderma, is the Hydra Serum. This is great. This is a creamy serum. I just apply 2 pumps of this over top of my dry, cleansed skin. Fabulous. I love it. It is good. Pretty inexpensive. I don't know the exact prices of these, but I know they're drugstore. They're probably on the higher side of drugstore, but I don't think these are like, you know, $50, $60, $70, $80 products or anything. So I wish I had my phone on me so I could Google this. Sorry. Again, fairly inexpensive for a serum. The moisture in this is amazing. And it's, again, not heavy, not greasy, not oily, but it just moisturizes the skin, makes you feel really hydrated. And we like her. We like it. It's good. The texture of this isn't as thin as most serums, I would say. It definitely has more of a creamy formula, which is where it's going to pack that punch in the hydration department. I just apply this to my palms, rub them together to warm it up, and press it into my skin before going on with the Honey Ceramide Full Moisture Cream from COSRX. Still on the Bioderma train, this is their Sensibio Eye, and it is called the Eye Contour Gel Sensitive Intolerant Skin Anti-Puffiness Soothes and Moisturizes. I've been using this one more in the evening time because I have an eye cream that I like for the morning, but I just apply a little bit of this, pat it around the eye area. It's nice and hydrating, lightweight. I don't feel like it weighs down the eye area. I feel like the theme of today's video is nothing's been overly heavy and greasy, but it does really moisturize and hydrate the skin. Great job, skincare. One product I didn't think I was gonna like that I was pleasantly surprised by is the Sebium Pore Refiner. This is corrective care for enlarged pores and skin with blemishes. And this is like the texture of a primer, but it's a skincare product. I think it does have some dimethicone in it. And you just apply this after cleansing, but before your moisturizing steps. And I just put a little bit on my nose and right through the center of my forehead, pat it in and let it dry. And it just prevents the T-zone from getting overly oily throughout the day. They say you can use it at night. This for me is more of a cosmetic effect than a skincare effect. I don't have huge pores, I don't have blemishes or acne really, except for like one right here. But I think that it just does help to control the shine through the T-zone, and it makes my skin look great for a longer period of time. They also sent me the Bioderma Sensibio makeup wipes, which I haven't used. I just put them into my kit. I don't really use wipes on myself, but I like to put them in my pro kit for going on jobs. It's great for when your clients or models come with makeup already on. You can just use a wipe to kind of get rid of that to start fresh, or for cleaning up wings or whatever. They're just great for that. So I haven't really actually got into those, but I have one honorable mention product I've only been using for 2 days, and it is the only not affordable product that I'm talking about today. And this is new from Lancome. This is the Crescendo Night Peel, or Progressive Night Peel, and it's a 2-phase product. Again, I'm on day 2. You use phase 1 for 2 weeks, and then you flip it over for phase 2 for 2 weeks, and it has 2 different blends of acids. The top side is more of a gentle kind of fruit acid blend, and then for side 2, it's a blend of salicylic and glycolic acid, so it's a little bit stronger of a peel. I have sensitive skin, but I haven't noticed any issue. It does tingle on the skin, which is normal when you use peeling products. So I'll let you know in about 4 weeks when I'm finished with this what my results are. And with the addition of all these new skincare products, I think my skin is doing mighty fine right now. All I have on my skin today is a little bit of concealer around the eyes and nose, some bronzer, and clear brow gel. That's it. And that's everything that I wanted to talk about today. This swivelly chair is so distracting. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you have any questions about the products that we talked about today. They're all going to be linked in the description box for you, as well as links to my social media. I'm at JonJonTalks on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. What else is down there? A link to my Facebook. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, click right here to be subscribed. And I will see you all next time. Bye!